Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, if you're a business owner or a team leader, you already know the feeling. That deep, exhausting, end-of-the-day fatigue. And it doesn't come from solving big, exciting strategic problems, right? No, it comes from drowning in manual data entry, endless email sorting, and just copy-pasting information from one app to another. It's pure manual drudgery. But today, we are going to completely shift that paradigm. We're going to focus on the exact blueprint for transitioning your small business from manual work to automated intelligence. And we'll do this by mastering the 5 core components of an AI workflow.
So, here's our roadmap for today. We're going to look at the tool overload trap, the actual anatomy of AI workflows, how manual intelligence compares to automated intelligence, some real-world AI workflows, and finally, the absolutely critical human in the loop.
All right, Section 1, the tool overload trap. Stop buying tools, start fixing workflows.
Right now, there is literally an avalanche of AI tools hitting the market every single day. Everybody's asking, should I use ChatGPT, Claude, Copilot? It's completely overwhelming. And honestly, it leads to a lot of people buying software without an actual strategy. But the crucial point here is this: business value first, AI second. We absolutely have to stop asking which AI tool we should buy and start asking which business process is costing us the most time. Because at the end of the day, well-designed workflows solve problems. Just throwing tools at a wall doesn't.
Section 2, anatomy of AI workflows, the 5 components of automation.
To make this super practical, let's dissect the actual engine of an AI workflow. We'll use a super common, everyday scenario, a customer submitting a Contact Us form. This perfectly illustrates the 5 vital steps that act as the literal bridge between manual work and automated intelligence. Let's break them down one by one.
Step 1 is the trigger. Every workflow has to begin with a trigger, which is, well, it's basically the digital doorbell that sets the whole process in motion. This could be an email hitting your inbox, a new invoice arriving, an applicant uploading a resume, or, like in our example, a customer clicking submit on a website form. Without a clear trigger, nothing happens. It's the starting gun.
Now, this brings us to Step 2, AI processing. And this is where it gets really cool. Instead of just blindly moving data around, the AI acts as an intelligent assistant, reading the context of the message first. It actually analyzes the text to ask, okay, is this a highly qualified sales lead? Is it an angry customer? Or is it just spam? It extracts the meaning instantly.
Which leads right into Step 3, business logic. Once the AI understands the intent, your specific business rules dictate exactly where this information needs to go. Let's say the AI tagged the message as a high-value sales inquiry from a massive enterprise. Well, your business logic might say, route this immediately to the senior sales director. But if it's just a routine support question, it routes to the standard help desk queue. It's essentially your company's brain formalized into rule. Okay, let's move to Step 4, the actual automation phase, where this all translates into real action. This is where platforms like Zapier, Make, or HubSpot step in and do all that tedious data entry and typing for you in literally seconds. The automation system takes the AI's analysis, looks at the business logic, and just executes. It automatically updates your CRM with the new contact, drafts a highly personalized response email based on their specific inquiry, and even drops a follow-up task on your calendar, all while you're grabbing a coffee.
And finally, Step 5, human approval. Look, AI isn't here to replace you. This final step ensures that human judgment remains the ultimate checkpoint before a customer is actually contacted. For high-stakes or sensitive communications, the AI simply creates a draft and then pauses. A salesperson opens that draft, gives it a quick read, maybe adds a personal touch, and clicks send. You've just turned 15 minutes of manual, tedious work into 30 seconds of human review. It's a total game changer.
Section 3, manual versus automated intelligence, the evolution of work.
You know, if you look at traditional automation, it's really just a rigid machine. It's strictly if this, then that. If a customer fills out a form, it sends a generic auto-reply. It doesn't know if the customer is furious or if they're waving a checkbook ready to buy. It just blindly follows literal instructions. Whereas AI automation, it truly acts like a smart assistant. It understands the context, identifies the underlying sentiment, and generates bespoke content before taking any action. It's night and day. So how do we actually implement this? This framework maps out exactly how to choose the right focus areas before you even touch a single piece of software. You start right at the top by defining your outcomes. Are you trying to reduce costs, or are you trying to boost customer satisfaction? From there, you indicate your focus areas, assess the resources you have, and finally, you choose your approach.
Doing it this way ensures your workflows are actually tied to real business goals, not just shiny object syndrome.
Section 4. Real-world AI workflows. Time saved in practice.
Let's move out of the theoretical for a second and look at some hard numbers, because this matrix highlights the dramatic amount of hours you can reclaim by implementing just a few of these foundational workflows. Take a look at the AI email assistant. Triage, summarizing, and drafting can save between 3 to 8 hours a single week. AI lead qualification, that can save your sales teams 4 to 10 hours every week by automatically scoring inbound prospects. And automating CRM updates, that's another 3 to 8 hours your reps can spend actually selling instead of doing, mindless data entry.
15. That is the number of hours one specific agency saved every single week just by converting manual reporting into an AI system. According to a case study by Blue Neuron Labs, this agency was spending over 20 hours a week manually pulling data, analyzing campaigns, and writing up reports. Just brutal. But by implementing an AI workflow to aggregate that data and generate insights, they dropped their workload down to just 4 to 6 hours a week. They didn't have to hire more people, they just built a smarter system.
Section 5. The human in the loop. What not to automate.
Now, as amazing as all these systems are, we really need to talk about boundaries. There's this great story from the founders of Brothers Automate. Long before they built AI systems, they actually ran a food truck. And as they brilliantly point out, data entry doesn't bankrupt a business. Bad judgment calls do. If you hook an AI up to your bookkeeping and skip the human audit step, the AI might confidently learn the completely wrong rules. And suddenly it's applying those wrong rules to thousands of financial transactions. You absolutely must schedule weekly manual checkpoints to approve or correct the AI's work so it actually learns the right patterns.
Remember, high-stakes decisions require human empathy and expertise. You should never, ever fully automate things like reviewing complex legal documents, approving large financial transactions, making final hiring decisions, offering healthcare diagnoses, or handling really complex, sensitive customer complaints. For all of these things, AI is your brilliant researcher and drafter. It's your co-pilot, but it is absolutely not your replacement.
So as you look at your own daily grind, I want you to ask yourself, where can you replace manual drudgery with intelligent automation? Look for those tasks that are high frequency, super repetitive, and low risk. Define your trigger, let the AI process the context, apply your business logic, automate the busy work, and most importantly, keep your human experts right there at the finish line for approval. Pick just one workflow today, build it out, and take your time back.